Oh, good morning. Hopefully that's going live. Good morning. It's Monday, 28th of February, 7:24 a.m. Topic for today. It's in the title. Get started to get better. So last week I started with my morning broadcast again, and I'm going to continue that this week. Fantastic workshop on the Saturday. Thank you for all those who attended the workshop on Saturday about atomic habits. And these morning broadcasts will hopefully continue giving you information and getting you set up. Hopefully if you do attend the workshop, you will get added benefit and be able to apply the information. But I want to talk about getting started, because I've been making some improvements this week based on what I did last week and the week before and the week before. But I can only make those improvements, I can only get better because I actually started. It's the same thing with these morning broadcasts. If you have a look at the display now, I've actually got my name on there. I've got a logo in the corner. Little upgrades, small changes, but they can only happen because I actually started doing the broadcast, and I went back, and I've got a process that I do on a weekly basis, a journaling process, and I'll run you through the 5 questions. What did I want? You have to have some sort of focus, a goal, objective, a destination, something that you actually want to do or achieve. Then that follows up with the second question: what did I do to get what I want? And that's the action part. That's the getting started. You have to take some sort of action, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a big step. And I think that's one of the sticking points for so many people. They feel that they have to get all their ducks in a line, ducks in a row. I think that's the saying. They have to get everything in order before they start on something new to give themselves the best chance of success. And that might be the case. It is good to get everything in order. But sometimes start taking the smallest step will help you get things in order. And as you start doing little things, you'll do more things, and you'll start getting traction, you'll start getting momentum, you'll start making progress, and other things will start falling into line themselves. So that was the second step. Step 3, what went well, what's going well. It's a step a lot of people skip, the actual part about giving praise to themselves about what's going well. It's important to give yourself some encouragement, to give yourself some support, and to recognize what's going well. And that really comes down to gratitude. I've got a lovely book here, The Secret, Rhonda Byrne. She talks about gratitude a lot, about wake up, be grateful every day. And that really goes down to what's going well. What's going well in my life, what's going well in my health, what's going well with relationships. Once you've done that, then you can go on to the next question. What's not going well? What didn't go right? That's the criticism part. And it's important to ask that question as well, because that helps identify what you might need to be working on, what you might need to change. And that follows on to the final question. It's a 2-part question really. What did I learn, and what can I change? And that's the improvement part. You can't really do that unless you go through the first steps of knowing what you want, taking action. And that's what I want you to do, is get started on something this week, regardless of it's your health, your money situation, your finances, your relationships. Don't wait until the perfect time, because there never will be a perfect time. The best time to start anything is right now. There's a saying, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. So think about something you want to do. We pretty much covered this in the workshop. but I'm also sharing this, and hopefully some of you will get some information and be able to join in on the workshops. Think about something that you want to do and think about how you can get started today. And if you want to share, you can use the comment section on this Facebook page post and share what you actually started on today. Final note, especially around business, because this is a common one. People who are in work, who've got a job and they want to start a business, or people who are not in work and they want to start a business. Now I'm going to make a distinction between starting and launching. You can start on your business. Your business has effectively started as soon as you come up with the idea. That's the seed. As soon as the idea is formed, you have the seed. Actually, she talks about it in Big Magic here. Elizabeth Gilbert talks about ideas and how ideas are almost floating in the air and they come to land in your garden, in your mind, and it's up to you to water that seed and make it flower. But the thing with ideas is, if you don't act on that idea, that same idea is also floating in the air, landing in some other people's gardens as well, and they might start watering it and they might start flowering. And ideas, in the book Big Magic, she says that if you don't look after the idea, if you don't make it welcome, don't treat it like a guest, it will float out and find somewhere else. So if you've got a business idea, get started on it. Now, I already said that there's a difference between starting and launching. Launching is when you go public with it, but starting on an idea could be making notes, getting your journal, writing down what it is you want to do, who your audience is, how you will present to yourself. So I'll talk about more about the distinction between starting and launching, but the same thing with health. I'll go off on a bit of a tangent here, but it's still related. You don't have to wait to do the big diet. You can start by decluttering your units at home and getting rid of some of the unhealthy stuff and start introducing the new stuff. That in itself is a start. I think there's this idea that you have to have so many things before you start, but I'm a firm believer, start with where you are right now. Wherever you are right now, today, with whatever resources you have, get started. Even if it's just getting a pen and paper and putting your thoughts down on there and thinking about what it is that you want to do or achieve. And then you can go around improving on that and getting better and better. Okay, I got started last week. I'm the evidence that you can improve as you go along, because I can see it on the video right here. I've got my name and the logo in the corner. I wasn't waiting to get everything perfect before I started doing the broadcast. Anyway, my tea's getting cold. I hope you have a great morning. Hope you have a great start to the week. It's the end of February and we've got a new month starting tomorrow. Next workshop, Saturday 26th of March, continuing on the basis of making changes, improving your habits and getting the results that you desire. Okay, take care. I'll be back again tomorrow. Okay, bye.